Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got baseball on the show. It's the San Francisco Giants and the Chicago Cubs. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go now. On the hill here today, Ben Brown. What do you have on him, Chris?
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip, but he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy's a competitor, and we'll watch how he works in this one.
Mike Yastrzemski, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Hit in the air out to center field. Crow Armstrong. And it's caught for the out. Here's the Giants lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Jung-Hoo Lee.
Well, Boog, there aren't many guys who have a flair for the big moment like he does. I mean, batting over 400 with runners in scoring position. Are you kidding me? I know it's not guaranteed or an automatic, but I hope we get to see him in a close late game situation with runners in scoring position and just see, is he truly a machine or not?
Next offering is outside. One out, base is empty. Popped up. And it's foul. And he deals. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The shortstop takes the ball. Swings and misses at one down below the zone. Throw to first in time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. Brings it in for the third out. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Back here at the friendly confines. So here's the lefty, Robbie Ray. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one. I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. Sets the tone for the rest of the game.
The 1-2. Half lays off. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that's in the dirt. This one in the air right field. Yastrzemski should have this one. He's there. He's got it. One down. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. This is a ball club that can really slug. Lots of homers, lots of extra base hits. And Chris, that of course a huge part of success in the standings for this group.
Well, if you're going to be successful in today's game, you've got to be able to hit the ball over the fence. Just defensively, very hard to find the holes. And when you're talking about guys, you know, coming out of the bullpen, throwing 95 and above, very difficult. It's hard to string together 2, 3, 4 hits to score those runs. So definitely critical to hit those homers, get the extra base knocks, and that's exactly what they've been doing.
Seiya Suzuki stands in now and watches strike one. And a foul ball. Now, power is such a big part of the success that we see with the good teams in the league right now, and even in the postseason. Two out, space is empty. And they'll do it again. And that one is downstairs. And that's ball one. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And that skips in the dirt. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Cubs are down quietly. Scoreless after one. Here at Wrigley Field, here's the third baseman, Matt Chapman. Brown back to work. Out to short, Swanson. In plenty of time to first. One up, one down. And now it's Wilmer Flores. And that's outside. Ball one. Second inning here. No score. Just off the inside edge.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And that drops foul. On the ground, right side. Horner over to first. And a couple of quick outs. Two down, base is empty. Here's Lamont Wade Jr. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And that is that. Giants are down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning. Now the Cubs four-hole hitter, Michael Busch. That pitch gets the inside corner. That's strike one. This one lifted in the air, left field. Ramos settles under this one, nabs it, one up, one down. Here's Nico Horner. Foul ball there. This to center field, and it falls. So a man aboard now with one away.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder. That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Dansby Swanson stands in with two away as he takes a ball.
Nope, that's off the plate.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Horner on the go. Pick to second, and it's thrown into center. And that's in for a strike. And it's 3-1. That clips the corner.
Okay.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. High fly ball out to center field. Lee. And makes the grab. And that is that. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We played 2 full. We're tied, 0-0. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Here's the left fielder, Elliot Ramos. Late on that fastball.
To tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
That's inside. These 2 offenses could put up runs in a hurry. And that is downstairs. Now 2-2. To the right side. Throws to first, and 1 away in the top of the 3rd. Patrick Bailey, the next Giant to hit. Bailey in the 8th spot in today's lineup, a former first-round pick in 2020. Line drive, base hit. Brett Wisely getting ready to hit, trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. In the air, left field. Happ heads towards it. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there are 2 down. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And that's downstairs. And that's ball 1. Headed towards the corner. Happ brings it in, and that'll do it. 1 hit, 1 left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. No score. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and now it's Miguel Amaya. And that one clips the corner. Ball 1 there. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Line drive.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Amaya on at first, nobody out. Fought off foul. Ground ball to the right side. Steps on the bag for 1, but no throw to second as they only get the out at first.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Half, the next to hit, takes ball one. Still tied at 0, last of the third. Popped up left side, Adames. Makes the catch. Out number 2. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. So here's Kyle Tucker now. Flied out his first time. And that one fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. Fouled off. He was late. And a swing and a miss. And that's that.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back here at Wrigley Field, start of the 4th, digging in, Willy Adames. Lifted in the air, right field. Calls it in, and there's one away. Jung-Hoo Lee digs in now. Fly to center his first time.
The center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
And that one is lifted in the air. He makes the grab, 2 away. Now Matt Chapman at the plate. Grounded out to short in his first trip. Hit on the ground to the right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. And now the DH, Wilmer Flores. He's 0 for 1. That's in for a strike. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Top half of inning number 4. Runner takes off. Next offering is fouled back. Runner goes again. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and that was not close.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on them and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
Way inside. And it remains 2-2. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. One left for San Francisco. Still no score. Ready to go, bottom 4. Stepping in, Seiya Suzuki.
Well, here's a fun fact for you, Boog. Suzuki is the first Japanese-born player to homer in 3 consecutive plate appearances in the majors. Feel free to use that note in your next Cubs broadcast, buddy.
Pitch is in the dirt. Now 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swings and misses, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Bush in the box for the second time. 1 ball, no strikes. And that misses off the outside edge. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next offering upstairs.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Inside, and that's ball 4.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Man at first with 1 gone. And up next for Chicago, Nico Horner. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Misses again, 5 in a row. Next offering is fouled back. Runner on the go. In the air out to center. Adames makes his way towards it. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. And there's 2 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Swing and a pop-up. Adames gets under it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Cubs leave 1, and we are still scoreless. And we're back. And here's the first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr. Brown back to work. Check swing went around. Strike 1.
All these Giants just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
On the ground. Swanson. The throw to first. 1 away here in the 5th. Here's Elliot Ramos. Grounded out his first time. Outside. And it's 1-0. And a base hit up the middle. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
And now Patrick Bailey. Rolled to short. Possible 2-ball. Swanson fires over to first. That's the 3rd out. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. And we still have no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter will be the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. In the air, left field, down the line. And that is a foul ball.
You know, these Cubs just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
That misses the zone, and it's 3-2.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Miguel Amaya will hit next. A single his first time. That one fouled off. Next offering is in for a strike. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
John Birdie at the plate. Grounded out his first time. Ground ball left side. Chapman tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing happening there for the Cubs, and we're still knotted at 0 here at Wrigley Field. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's the second baseman, Brett Wisely.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Touches down. That's a hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Mike Yastrzemski up here. Swing and a drive. Deep right field. Raging back towards the wall. And it's caught just in front of the wall.
It's a really good swing. He just didn't get quite enough of it to beat the wind. It's blowing in from right field right now.
Willie Adames stands in. 0 for 2 in this one. On the ground, could be 2. To Horner at second for 1, and that's 2.
Got the batter to hit it exactly where he wanted. That textbook 6-4-3 double play, gets out of the jam and back in the dugout.
Back here at the friendly confines. Ian Happ up to hit. Fastball for a strike at 95. Cubs made Ian Happ a first-round pick in 2015. He played at the University of Cincinnati as an infielder. Played a little bit of outfield, but a guy in 2022. What a year, Chris. Both an all-star and a gold glover. Wait. And he takes it himself for the out. Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate now. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. On the ground to the left, and that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
All over that one right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
And that is out of play. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Man at second. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The 1-2. Just misses there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Stays alive. Go ahead run at second here in the bottom of the 6th. Ground ball right side. Fair ball. Here's Tucker on his way to the plate, and he can't come up with it. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off. Here comes the manager out of the Giants dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. That'll do it for Robbie Ray. And he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with the new arm after a quick break. The new pitcher in the game, Eric Miller.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now, Michael Busch. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Yeah, that's fouled off. Runner at second here, one gone. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 down.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Corner in the box now. No balls and a strike. Fouled off left side. And that one is inside, ball 1.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Adames on the run, sends it over to first. Safe at first as they can't make the play. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. And stepping in is the speedy Pete Crow Armstrong. Check swing, called strike. And that one fouled off. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Just misses. And it's 1-2. Fly ball, well struck. 1 runs in, slams off the bottom of the wall. Runner around third on his way to the plate. The run scores from first, extending their lead.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Put a very nice swing on that pitch right there. Got one to drive and just kept it fair down that right field line and into the corner. And it's almost impossible to track those down as an outfielder.
2 outs. And misses inside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a 1-2. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Picks himself up an RBI. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Runner on the go. Pitch inside. Throws it away. The 1-1. He swings and fouls one off. Man on second, 2 down. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 6 full. It's the Cubs 4 and the Giants nothing. Top of inning number 7, and now the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. That one ripped. Crow Armstrong makes the grab, 1 away. And here is Matt Chapman. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. Fly ball to right. Hauls it in, 2 away. And now it's the Giants DH, Wilmer Flores. That's to third, and that's a fair ball.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
2 outs, runner at first. So here's Wade now. Check swing, called strike. That
Nope,
misses,
that's away.
and the count is 1-1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And that one a little below the knees. Ball 2. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Two outs. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
Smoked on the ground to second. They get the force, and the inning is over. So the Giants leave one. They trail it here 4-0. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Spencer Bivens.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
So digging in, John Birdie has grounded out a couple of times. And first offering is fouled off. Fastball is outside. Fastball for a strike.
A 1-2 count. All he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Adames the throw to first. And one away in the bottom of the 7th.
The left fielder, number 8.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. 0 for 3 in this one. That just misses. Ball 1. Just missed. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Next pitch is outside.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Here's Kyle Tucker. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. And that one hammered. This one's got a chance. Just missed it.
Well, I think the wind ended up being a factor right there. It's whipping in from right field right now. So otherwise, I think that ball's out of here.
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. Out towards right center field. Wisely on the move. He's got it. And that'll do it. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Cubs 4 and the Giants nothing. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jamison Tyone.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
And the batter now, Elliot Ramos. 1 for 2.
Elliot Ramos.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Crow Armstrong should have it. Squeezes it. 1 away.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Here's the catcher, Patrick Bailey. Now this is in the air down the line. Suzuki on the move. That's out number 2.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And that is that. So they make short work of them there. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Cubs 4 and the Giants nothing. And we're back, ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now the first baseman, Michael Busch. Bivens back to work. That pitch clips the outside corner. 0-1. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
So here's Horner now. Right through there for a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
That one lifted to left. Ramos moving under this one. Reaches for it, but it's foul.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
The 0-2. That's a little bit low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that just misses.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
On the inside corner for called strike 3.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. It's hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Two down, nobody on. That's off the mark. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a foul ball. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. And it gets by him. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Everything came together for him. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing.
Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. No throw, safe at third. It's a stolen base. Crow Armstrong at third with 2 away. The shortstop takes the ball. Swinging a foul straight back. Gets a piece and stays alive. 2 outs and a runner at third. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Fly ball down the line. Yastrzemski drops into the glove, and that is that. So a 2-out double, but they don't score. Through 8 full, it's the Cubs 4 and the Giants nothing. Back now, and on the mound, a closer, Ryan Presley.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Yastrzemski has to step out of the way for ball 1. Two of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. Swinging a foul straight back. Upstairs. 2-1.
No, that's a ball.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Man at first, nobody out. Willie Adames, the next Giant to hit. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Just missed. Presley, 36 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. There's a strike.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Got it. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, that slider was way out of the zone. And for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your two-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
Here's the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. High fly ball, right field. Suzuki has a beat on it. Hauls it in for the out. And there are 2 outs. So they're down to their final out. Now it's Matt Chapman. Ground ball to short, and this ought to do it. And that'll do it.
Well, you win this one 4-0, and it feels like you could have exploded for more offensively, but you also realize that at times it was hard to score. So you get out of here feeling good about this win. Ultimately, there was great pitching and defense to keep that other team off the board. You always feel good about a win like this.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.